Welcome to Ping 24 Updates, your daily dose of what's happening around the world. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Manila, 2025. The city stirs awake under a pale sunrise, unaware that history is quietly being rewritten along its distant shores. The Philippines has just unveiled a weapon that's turning heads across Asia, a drone disguised as a humble fishing boat. Headlines flash across screens, and whispers ripple through military circles from Tokyo to Washington. Not a flashy warship, but the Banca X, a silent, stealthy vessel that blends seamlessly into the archipelago's waters. It looks like any other fishing boat, but beneath its weathered hull lies a secret. This isn't just a new gadget, it's a game-changer in naval strategy. For decades, the Philippines has relied on conventional means to defend its vast maritime territory. Now, it's rewriting the playbook. Defense officials revealed footage. What looked like an ordinary outrigger canoe off Palawan suddenly revealed hidden panels, advanced sensors, and a modular weapons payload. The transformation is both subtle and stunning, a testament to Filipino ingenuity. The message was clear. The Philippines, long underestimated, has just rewritten the rules. No longer content to play catch-up, it's now setting the pace in maritime innovation. The Banca X turns a common sight into a potential threat, weaponizing the everyday and creating a defensive screen that's invisible yet everywhere. Any fishing boat could be a sentinel, any silhouette a shield. It's a psychological masterstroke, sowing doubt in the minds of adversaries. Suddenly, every fishing boat is a question mark, every calm sea a potential trap. Naval commanders now face a dilemma. How do you spot a threat that looks like every other fishing boat? The line between civilian and combatant blurs, forcing adversaries to rethink their every move. The Banca X project marks a shift from matching strength to leveraging unique national advantages. Filipino engineers, drawing on local knowledge and resourcefulness, have created something uniquely their own. It's a bold declaration. The Philippines will defend its sovereignty with innovation, not imitation. The world is watching, and the message is unmistakable. Creativity can be as powerful as firepower. The fishing boat, once a symbol of livelihood, is now a symbol of resolve. It stands for a nation's determination to protect its people and its seas, no matter the odds. The era of predictable naval warfare is over. In its place rises a new doctrine, one where silence is strength and the waves themselves carry a warning to those who would threaten these shores. The unveiling of the Banca X at Subic Bay was far from an ordinary military demonstration. As the first rays of sunlight touched the naval facility, anticipation hung thick in the air. This was not just another day at the base, something unprecedented was about to be revealed. Journalists, military attachés, and defense experts from around the world gathered, their eyes fixed on the monitors and the horizon. They watched as a fleet of traditional Filipino bancas, those familiar wooden boats, began to slip quietly out of the harbor, but among them was something different. One vessel, indistinguishable at first glance, was in fact a fully autonomous drone, seamlessly blending in with the rest. Rear Admiral Vargas took the stage, his presence commanding attention. He explained that Project Amihan's mission was to create a low-cost, high-impact maritime asset, one that could patrol contested waters, gather intelligence, and even defend the nation, all without putting a single sailor's life at risk. The Banca X is a marvel of innovation. It can remain at sea for weeks on end, powered by a cutting-edge hybrid solar-electric engine. Whether it's quietly collecting intelligence, relaying real-time data, or deploying a hidden missile, its true genius lies in its invisibility. Its hull is crafted to mimic the look of weathered wood, while the outriggers are designed to appear as ordinary bamboo. Even its radar signature is engineered to match that of a civilian fishing boat, making it nearly impossible to distinguish from the real thing. In a crowded harbor or out at sea, the Banca X is a wolf in sheep's clothing, hiding in plain sight among hundreds of genuine fishing boats. The psychological impact of this innovation is profound. Now every Filipino fishing boat could potentially be a threat, forcing adversaries to question what's real and what's not. For the fishermen, it's a new sense of empowerment and protection. Enemy forces must now second-guess every blip on their radar, never knowing if it's a harmless fisherman or a covert, high-tech drone ready to strike or gather intelligence. The Banca X injects a new level of unpredictability into the already tense waters of the South China Sea, complicating enemy tactics and strategies. It's a game-changer in the ongoing struggle for maritime dominance. Admiral Vargas summed it up with conviction. Our waters are our home. The Banca X is our shadow. always present, always watching, always ready. The world witnessed not just the unveiling of a new weapon, but the birth of a new way of thinking about maritime security and national defense. With the Bangka X, the Philippines has changed the rules of the game, blending tradition with cutting-edge technology to protect its sovereignty. The ghost of the sea is no longer just a legend, it's real, and it now haunts the waves, unseen but ever present. The Bangka X is a masterclass in blending tradition with technology. From afar, it's indistinguishable from thousands of handcrafted outrigger canoes, but beneath the familiar silhouette lies a radar-absorbent hull, hollow outriggers packed with antennas, and a modular bay for surveillance or weapons. Its silent hybrid electric motor and camouflage solar panels let it loiter for weeks, undetected. The drone's stealth isn't just digital, it's visual and acoustic too. This calculated ambiguity is its greatest weapon. Attack it, risk an incident. Ignore it, risk letting a threat slip by. The Bangka X forces adversaries into indecision, slowing their response and giving the Philippines a tactical edge. It turns a cultural icon into a formidable defense, tradition now weaponized. The Bangka X changes the rules of naval warfare in Asia. Instead of massive warships, the Philippines deploys swarms of low-cost, hard-to-detect drones. These create a minefield of uncertainty. Any fishing boat could be a threat. Enemy fleets must proceed with caution, their confidence eroded by constant doubt. Crew fatigue and slower decisions set in. The Bangka X doesn't need to fire a shot to be effective. Opponents must now invest in expensive countermeasures, driving up their costs. The Bangka X achieves asymmetric warfare's goal, imposing high costs on stronger navies. The pawn has become the queen. Asymmetric warfare is the art of the underdog, using cleverness to outmaneuver brute force. The Bangka X embodies this stealth and deception over firepower. It hides among civilian boats, sidestepping the enemy's technological edge. The cost equation is staggering. A destroyer costs billions, a Bangka X a fraction of that, yet it can threaten or disable a warship. The Philippines can afford to lose dozens of drones if it means neutralizing a single enemy vessel. Geography, once a liability, is now an asset. Thousands of islands offer endless hiding places. The sea itself becomes part of the defense network. The Bangka X turns weaknesses into strengths. The underdog now has teeth. The rules have changed. The Bangka X has sparked a wave of national pride, igniting a sense of unity and hope across the archipelago. As it glides across the open sea, it's not just a vessel, it's a powerful symbol of what Filipinos can achieve together. It's more than hardware, it's a testament to Filipino resilience and ingenuity, blending tradition with cutting-edge technology. The Bangka X draws inspiration from the classic Bangka, honoring the past while charting a bold new course for the future. Dr. Elena Reyes, lead engineer, explains, "We used our culture as the foundation for world-class technology." Her team's dedication and creativity have transformed a simple idea into a national achievement, showing the world what Filipino minds can accomplish. Navy officers feel empowered, finally wielding a secret weapon that boosts morale and confidence. The crew stands taller, knowing they are backed by innovation born from their own shores. Defense Secretary Castillo calls it the cornerstone of a new archipelagic defense strategy, effective, sustainable, and homegrown. This approach not only strengthens the nation's security, but also ensures that solutions are tailored to the unique challenges of the Philippines. The public is inspired. Fishermen see their own boats reflected in national defense, feeling a renewed sense of pride and belonging. The Bangka X bridges the gap between everyday life and national security. Students see a future in tech, dreaming of careers in engineering and innovation. The project sparks curiosity and ambition in the next generation, encouraging them to reach for new heights. "It looks like one of our own, but it's watching over us," says a fisherman, his voice filled with emotion. For many, the Bangka X is a guardian, familiar yet extraordinary. The project unites Filipinos from all walks of life, making everyone feel part of the nation's defense. Communities gather to celebrate, sharing stories and dreams for a safer, stronger future. The Bangka X is a Filipino solution for a Filipino problem, crafted with local knowledge and global vision. It stands as proof that homegrown innovation can lead the way. It's a model for future innovation, inspiring inventors and engineers to tackle new challenges with creativity and pride. The spirit of invention is alive and thriving. Shared purpose is its greatest legacy, bringing together military, civilians, and communities in a common cause. This unity is the true strength of the nation. The The nation stands prouder and stronger, ready to face the future with courage and hope, united by the spirit of the Banca X. Deep inside a secure base, Navy operator Marcos Santos monitors Banca X Unit 734 from a bank of screens. On his display, a calm sea, fishing boats, and suddenly, a foreign destroyer enters the zone. Santos cross-references the silhouette, confirms the threat, and zooms in undetected. The destroyer's crew sees only a fishing boat. Santos is invisible, gathering intelligence. He logs the ship's position, transmits encrypted data to headquarters, and maneuvers the drone to blend in. His mission: surveillance, not confrontation. Hours later, the destroyer leaves, unaware it was watched. No explosions, no drama, just quiet success. Santos feels pride. From this dark room, he's a silent guardian, piloting a ghost between tradition and technology. The Banca X keeps the nation safe, one quiet mission at a time. The real battle is fought in the shadows. The Banca X is proudly made in the Philippines, designed, built, and innovated at home. Shipyards that once built wooden boats now mold advanced hulls. Local engineers assemble cutting-edge sensors. This homegrown approach creates jobs, sparks innovation, and breaks dependence on foreign suppliers. Every part we make here is a victory for our independence, says a project manager in Cebu. Local production secures the supply chain and allows rapid upgrades based on real-world feedback. If conflict arises, the Philippines can keep building and repairing its fleet. No embargo fears. The Banca X is more than a weapon. It's a statement of sovereignty and self-reliance. It inspires confidence across the economy and future generations of innovators. The nation is now a creator, not just a consumer of military technology. Filipino ingenuity is the country's greatest resource. History shows that simple, clever innovations often have the greatest impact. The Banca X is proof, a humble fishing boat drone, now a symbol of Filipino confidence and innovation. It's a blueprint for smaller nations, credible defense without a ruinous arms race. The principles, stealth, low cost, local advantage, can be adapted worldwide. The Banca X fuses maritime heritage with high-tech ambition, uniting military, industry, and academia. It's a message: we are here, we are watching, and we will not be underestimated. The silent wave is rising, signaling a new age of Filipino strength. The ghost of the sea is on patrol, and the world is watching.